Hello, gym owners. Matthew Becker here from Gym Lawyers PLLC. A common topic for us is the line or distinction between employees and independent contractors. Occasionally, we have to talk to gym owners about third-party subcontractors as well. And so a third-party subcontractor is somebody who comes to your facility. They're another professional. Perhaps they have their own LLC. Most likely they do. It could be a physical therapist, a massage therapist, a high school coach that wants to use your facility to train some sports teams. Whatever it is. The point is, they're coming in and they're paying you to use your space. Okay. What we've been walking into and seeing recently is this blurring of these lines between all of this. And it comes up when a gym has one or more personal trainers, and those personal trainers, while quote unquote working as staff for the gym, are being paid directly from the client. So the way that we suggest that you do this is that the client pays you as the gym owner, and then you, the gym owner, you pay whatever portion or however you break it down to the personal trainer. But this doesn't always happen. Sometimes the gym owner says, I don't really want anything to do with that. You're a personal trainer. You're good to go. You go ahead and take money directly from the personal training client, and then you pay me whatever percentage or split we decide on as the gym owner. That's fine, but now we have a couple of legal considerations that we have to put in place. One, that personal trainer, if that's going to be the way you do it, they need to have their own LLC, because they really need to be their own independent business, all right? This is good for tax purposes. This is good for protection purposes. This is good just to keep the line to say they are their own business and they're paying me for the use of my facility. Two, that personal trainer needs to have their own waiver, okay? The gym owner, or the gym member is technically not your member. They're not paying you for anything. And because of that, you don't want any liability. If that personal trainer injures that member, are you going to cover that, considering you're not even being paid directly from that member? That raises a big problem. So you need a waiver from that personal trainer, and that personal trainer needs to use that waiver with that member. The next thing is that personal trainer must also now have their own insurance, because again, by taking money directly from the member, that personal trainer is opening up themselves to liability from anything injury-wise or whatever else arises from that member. Finally, you need a contract with that personal trainer in which that personal trainer agrees to cover you in the event of a lawsuit. Because again, you aren't actually taking any money from that member. That member is not actually a client of your gym. And if that client gets injured, they're going to come after you. And I can tell you, you don't want to be the legal party responsible for that member, because they're not actually yours. So in the event that you get sued, you want the personal trainer to have to come in and do what's called an indemnify and hold harmless your gym from any claims that arise from that client. Things you have to consider. It's not always just so easy as saying, hey, client, you pay the personal trainer directly because I don't want to deal with it, and that personal trainer will pay me. There's a lot of other legal considerations there. If you got any questions about your individual situation, feel free to reach out to us at gymlawyers.com.